Hello there folks and welcome back to more Zomboid. We were just rudely interrupted. Gunshot went off. So I just want to make sure that everything is fine and well. Just want to be mindful that no zombies are coming to rip our face off. Essentially, our weight is going up again. Got to keep an eye on that. It's quite hard to kind of gauge. Okay, here's a dude. Star Trek looking dude. We'll have them over the fence, I think. Invite them over for a cup of tea, but change our mind at the last minute. Okay. Okay. Well, there we go. So, panic over. We were just using this day, really, to finish up what we were doing. So, a bit of cooking. We were going to put this meat patty into the oven with this ready to cook. And we were reading a book on mechanics, and we have identified, you can see we've read Foraging 2, we have identified a number of VHSs that we can watch while we still have power. Now that the helicopter's out of the way, we're a little bit more comfortable. We're just cooking that for the XP, really. And stick it in the fridge. I don't think we can do much with it. Here we go, that's burning. We'll take that out. Turn that off. So we wanted to read up the rest of the mechanics book, and then we can get into these VHSs. And what we were doing, have we watched this? Have we watched these? I think we have. I think we've watched these. Excuse me, guys. I just need to check on the dog. Are you alright? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? No? No, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. She was spayed the other day, so she had her lady bits taken out, poor girl. So she's been a little bit forlorn, a bit, you know, beside herself. Let's eat a quarter of this. We need to watch our weight now. And what we can do is put some of these, we can watch a few of these, right? So let's put these in here and let's see what we're ready to watch. So we're reading mechanics, so we don't want to watch the car zone one just yet, but we can continue reading our book. We don't want to do bait. Farming. I think we've read the farming book, right? Okay. So where is it? Yeah, we've got a multiplier of 3. So let's go ahead and turn on the telly. Device options, let's turn it on. Right. And let's find the correct cassette tape and stick it in here and let's play. And just keep an eye on how well we do from a ×3 multiplier and the correct volume. I don't want to speed it up too much. I want to try and keep an eye on what they've got to say. It would be helpful. 3 farming 1 already, nice. It would be helpful for me if they adapted the game to say whether you've watched the cassettes or not, because I think it's going to be an absolute ball ache trying to keep tabs on that. So it's going to take us towards level 3. Until next time, guys. There we go. So, job well done then. Okay, we'll take that out. So we've read that one now. So we can put it in here. So we know what we're doing. Foraging. Foraging is another one. So we've read foraging number 2. I think episode 4. In fact, I don't know entirely what that relates to, folks. So let's read the mechanics book. But we can hopefully expect another increase on foraging, which is cool. It might be that we've already watched this, or we've watched a TV show on it perhaps. I don't know if they cross over. You know, if we watch this particular show on the telly, we'll soon find out. Do we get any skill increase? Do we get any boredom reduction? It's not doing much. So let's fast forward until next time. Yeah, I have a feeling that perhaps we've already watched that on TV, maybe. So I'll put that back in. The cook show. So there's cooking shows that we can watch. Let's do it. I mean, again, we've watched a hell of a lot of these in the mornings, right? So it might be, well, we're getting an anti-boredom, but it might be that these do nothing to bolstering our skill. Let's keep an eye on it. We watched an episode about chicken noodle soup, so I would have thought that we don't get anything out of this, if I'm honest. Oh, we do. Okay, that's cool. I wonder if you can rewatch them. That would just be unfair, wouldn't it? We have a plan, by the way, guys. We have a plan. There is on the way to like the golf course, to the fancy pants place, like the country club. On the way out there is an interesting looking set of like warehouses and things like that. So that's going to be our sort of mid-term plan. Is going to be to get out there and check it out, because I say I could really do with an axe. It would just make me feel a lot better about everything if we had access to that. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to take this out, and that was the Cook Show episode 2, and we're going to put in episode 4. Okay, and then play. Alright, and then we're going to read the mechanics book. We're going to do a little bit of fast forward and see if we get any skill increase from this. We do. There you go. And it's enough to take us to level 4. So we now need to find the corresponding book to help us go beyond this. Is there anything else we can read here? Woodcraft. How's our carpentry? It's ready. Okay. So let's take this out. That was Cook Show episode 4. Let's put Woodcraft in here. And this is an important one, guys. Very important one. Carpentry up, carpentry up. Carpentry up, good. And woods. So we're getting there with that book. So Woodcraft goes in here. Some of the home VHSs can give skill increases as well, I have learnt. Car Zone will sort out mechanics. It'll be nice to get a +1 in that, because I think hot wiring involves electrical skill and mechanics skill, and that would be a useful thing to be able to do, because we're not having much luck at all, much joy finding keys. What can we do here? Let's finish reading this so that we can then watch that first episode. Oh, for fuck's sake, the dog's going upstairs. What are you doing going up there? You should be resting. Apologies, guys. Right, what are you doing? What are you doing? Behave yourself. Behave, I said behave. Good girl. Chill out. You should ought to be resting. I'm playing Zomboid, huh? Okay. I ought really not to leave that television on. In fact, yeah, let's turn it off for the time being. Finish this. Eating going up. So I think we'll stay hungry for a bit. Don't need to eat really. We're not going out fighting or anything like that, folks, so what I could do actually to save boredom is I could have put some of the other VHS tapes in. That's what I was doing before, just watching some mindless stuff while we read, just to counteract the boredom. So mechanics volume 1 goes in there, and what we're going to do is we're going to take car zone, put it in here, and we're going to grab another book. What's the most important thing to read from here? Probably metalworking or tailoring. Let's go with metalwork. I mean, we need to read them all eventually. It's making me think about the prospect of actually selecting fast reader. Good girl, it's all right. Hey, you're not coming up here. This is the zombie apocalypse. Right, so let's play it. We need to turn on the thing, obviously. I think there's a bug with this where if you put a cassette tape in while it's off, it messes it up. I think that's why I got lost earlier and wondered where the hell the VHS thing went. Foraging volume 2 can go away. Tyres. Where was that book? Did I not just pick up a book on metal? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm not going mad. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Awesome. And then we'll have a smoke. And we'll get to bed. We'll probably stay hungry and just go to bed. Get up early in the morning and make our way out. Wow. Wow, we've got two skill increases in mechanics from this show alone. That's pretty cool. So what we're talking about, folks, is essentially turning our back on our house, at least for the time being. I don't know if it's a trip and we're going to come back, or if we're not going to come back from it at all, you know what I mean? There's probably better houses, better places we could go. So we need to think about what we want to take on the road with us. We want to take some sheets. So we might take down some of these curtains and take those with us. At least 2. Maybe towels, maybe a flashlight in case we get caught in the dark. That kind of stuff. Let's turn this off. Okay. We will keep the metalworking book with us. Right. In terms of salads, we're down to, like, you know, just cheese and things like that. Let's eat half of this and we'll eat the other half in the morning. We'll have a smoke. Go to bed. Wake up early. Put the stale meat patty in the fridge. Okay. These are episodes that we haven't watched yet, so we're going to keep those. Okay, let's sleep. And why are we waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I ask you? That's not great, because that kind of signals that we are going to wake up. Sorry, that we're going to get tired like early, which we don't really want. But anyway, let's create a stir fry to take on the road with us. Let's add the salmon. So we've got egg, salmon. Let's add another egg. Let's add a packaged corn. Let's add more salmon. Butter. And oil. Cool. Fucking hell, mate. Is he drunk? Right, stick that in there. Beta blockers. I think the kitchen knife has to stay with us, right? Shovel's going to stay with us. How's the durability? It's pretty good. Good girl. You can't come up here, mate. You're not supposed to jump up. You're supposed to rest. Get down. Get down. Good girl. Go on the sofa. You can't come up here, mate. Bless. You can't come up here, matey. Right, we've got bandages. Get down, eh? Get down, you. Right, we're cooking, we're reading. It's all good. Then we'll have a smoke. And then we'll go. We need some more cigarettes, in fact. Okay. Whoop, no. Smoke. Matches and lighters are pretty commonplace. It's, you know, we've got a good chance of finding those things. We need to keep the saw, we need to keep the, have we got a saw? We should do, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's read this. It'd be a lot nicer if we had a car, I suppose. But we're essentially going to get ready, wait until it gets light, and then we're going to go and do one, guys. So I'm going to call it here, and I'm going to jump straight back in, and you're going to have to wait for me to put out the next episode, I'm afraid. But it should be soon, and then we're going to get ourselves on the road. We need the sheets. We need the sheets. And we want to take that torch as well. Come on, don't fuck about, mate. I'm serious now. Why do you need to do it like that? Fine, suit yourself. So we should have 2 sheets that we're going to take with us. Okay. What do we need from here? We'll take the flashlight. There we go. Okay, right, yeah, I'm going to call it. and a nice one. I will check the map, I will see where we're going, and I will catch you in the next episode, guys. Take it easy, stay alive, you hear me?